It's not been a good day for me. Man United lose 3-1 to Brentford, and rivals Manchester City batter Burnley 5-1. I'm fed up of Erling Haaland, always scoring. I'm fed up with Doku, the season that Doku is having. Phil Foden's looking back to his best, and City were doing this without a few key players. No Rodri today. So I want to break down this game. I want to break down City's 5-1 win versus Burnley, because I don't think it was City's best first half of football. I thought Doku was immense. I think Doku was man of the match. But it was a really good performance from City, particularly in that second half. A very dominant performance. And the biggest thing about this for City is they're now fourth. They've gone from 9th to 4th. Those 3 points is massive, particularly with Liverpool losing, with Chelsea losing. Manchester City, who felt a few days ago, or even a couple of weeks ago, bad, almost look good again, and almost look like, okay, you can't rule them out of the title race already. You can't rule them out of the title race because they lost, getting game 2 and game 3. We've seen it time and time again where Pep's not had the best start to a season. People start to doubt Pep, give Pep a bit of stick, and City go win the league late. How many times has Liverpool led the league and City have catched them up, or Arsenal led the league, City have catched them up? Now, I'm not saying that City's going to win the league. Isn't Liverpool, despite the loss, still favourites to win the league? I'm not going to say that, but it almost felt like international break, we just sort of ruled City out. We're like, they're not ready, they haven't done this, they haven't done that. But all of a sudden, they're showing, okay, I know it's only Burnley, but they're showing elements of what they can do. You're seeing Doku and Haaland linking up. Reinders is a good player. González, I thought, was all right today. Nunes, I thought, was decent. O'Reilly's becoming a really key player. They've had a few injuries. Donnarumma's come in and been strong. All of a sudden, City are like, okay, let's not write them off. Okay, I'm a bit worried now. Okay, Haaland's in this immense form. And with other teams dropping points, though, this win for City is big. This win puts them back in the top 4. They might drop out because they've obviously Arsenal got a game in hand over them. But it's a big win for City. And since the international break, they've been immense. I mean, as a Manchester United fan, you guys absolutely destroyed us. I mean, Man United, yeah, we missed a few big chances versus City, but we were absolutely destroyed versus City. They got a 1-1 versus Arsenal at the Emirates, which is a good result for City. 3-0 win versus United, 2-0 win versus Napoli, 1-1 at the Emirates, 2-0 versus Huddersfield, and a 5-1 win versus Burnley. Manchester City have been in very good form. They've got Monaco and Brentford next before the following international break, which is, again, 2 teams struggling. Oh, I say struggling. Man United just giving Brentford everything they wanted. It's 2 big games for City. So I want to talk about City, but I want to talk about Doku, because Doku this season's been immense. Now, these are my, at beginning of the season, 10th of August stocks, so this is over a month and a half old. And I put Minter in there, who's been absolutely mint for Brighton. And I put Doku in there, and I put Njai in there. They've all been mint. Rio Enyumo's obviously, this breakout season been good. Doggy's been injured, but looked good when he's played. Yoro's been good for United, but Dogu's been the... I think I've been taking a lot of dubs so far on these, but Doku was one of those players that I said he's going to have a good season. He's coming in my football stocks because I thought he ended last season quite well. I thought he looked good at the Club World Cup, and I felt that then a lot of the Doku hate was because he was misunderstood. So even as a Man United fan, I saw it in Doku even when he was getting stick. I've always seen it in Doku, and I feel like Doku's having a bit more license to come central. And that's when Doku thrives, because Doku is so good at running at players, and Doku is so good at running at defenders that he scares defenders. So now Doku has this license to go a bit more central. He's causing problems. He was a nightmare for Burnley's defence. Doku was dribbling with the ball, drawing multiple players in, and because he's just a relentless dribbler, he's drawing players in, he's creating space for other players, other runs, other movements to play that pass, but his dribbling is relentless. The amount of times he enters the box, Doku's ability to go from outside to in, Doku's box entry numbers is an asset that every team will want. Doku is, got something that every football team in world football would want. Because I honestly think we're lacking left wingers in the world of football. We were talking the other day, me and a friend, I was like, who is the best left winger in the Premier League? Who is the best left winger in the Premier League? You got Saka and you got Salah on the right. Who is the best left winger? And Boomer goes on the right. Who is, you got Anthony Gordon. Well, he's been really out of form lately. Cody Gakpo's been very hit and miss. Doku right now this season has been the best left winger in the Premier League. Eze isn't really an out-and-out left winger. Cunha isn't an out-and-out left winger. I mean, Semenyo plays left and right. So you're probably looking at Doku, Semenyo. But Doku's got something I think every team in world football wants right now, because there's a lack in world football of wingers that are going to run at people and they're going to make things happen. And his decision-making's been smarter. He's starting to build a link with Haaland. He's starting to assist Haaland. He's starting to link up play. And he was by far City's best player in the first half. I don't think City had an amazing first half, but he was phenomenal for City in the second half. His dribbling, his box entries, he's a weapon against deep-lying teams because he's so unpredictable. You don't know what he's going to do. And sometimes the ball can just stick to his feet like glue. And I'm like, okay, wow, that Doku guy is good. There's a player there, He can run at people, he can drive at people. And even Pep said on Doku, and his decision making is improving. He's been incredible lately. Doku, since the international break's been incredible. He's saying that Doku's important. He said when a team is more transitional, maybe Doku struggles, but when we're playing against deep teams, Doku can bring the ball into the box. He can bring the ball. He can just run through players. He can just go through 2 or 3. It's insane. And even Pep was saying it. What Doku's doing is absolutely insane. And if you look at Doku's performance today, he was definitely man of the match. The attacking gravity, the way that he can keep the ball, the way that he dribbles with the ball is like glue to him. He's not easy to get the ball off. Every run, every action, there's a conviction with Doku. So I think Doku this season has been phenomenal. And another player that's been phenomenal this season is Erling Haaland. So Erling Haaland adds another goal or 2. Thank you for the FPL points. That's 15 goals in 9 matches for club and country. He broke the Premier League Norwegian goal scoring record, and he's starting to get service from Foden, who's looked much better and back to his best, and Doku lately. Erling Haaland's been a monster. 15 goals in 9 games this season is absolutely crazy. I mean, he's just been untouchable. 3 assists as well for club and country. He's a robot. He's a robot. So I always feel like Haaland is made by AI. Like his just ability to score goals. Like nobody doing it. If he gets service, he scores. If he doesn't get service, it's harder for him. But when he gets the ball, he finds a way to score. And Doku's now assisted Haaland twice this season. They're starting to link up. And look, in general, Donnarumma didn't have much to do, but the save he made was good. I think City's defence looked more confident with Donnarumma in. I thought Nunes showed some stuff going forward. I think Nico González becoming a key player. I thought Diaz was okay. Maybe City could have done better in the first half. Maybe City could have done better for the goal. I thought Nico González was absolutely fine, and I think there's been a lot of stick and people giving Nico González a lot of criticism. I thought Nico González was fine. But the standouts for me were Foden, Doku, Haaland today. They were the standouts to me. I thought they were really good. Doku was really good, showed what he could do. But I also want to talk about Foden because I thought that Foden was orchestrating everything. He was slipping passes between the lines, creating multiple chances. The first 3 goals all went through Foden. Foden had some kind of involvement in the first 3 goals. And I felt like everything good that was happening was going through Foden. And if you look at Foden this season, since he's come back in, he looks a lot better. Last season, Foden was pretty crap at times. And maybe there was stuff going on. There's rumours that there was stuff going on. But this season, Foden looks more himself. He's getting the goal contributions. He's starting to orchestrate the midfield. He's showing a little bit of Foden. And I think, you got Doku at the best, Foden at the best. Haaland won't stop scoring. Nico González is starting to look good and showed signs of what he was all right today. I think if you can get some luck with injuries, I think City can build some momentum because if Doku, Foden and Haaland continue to play really well all season, you're going to be all right in attack. It's just about your defence. You've now got a good goalkeeper and your shot stopper. Pep's good at adapting. Pep's good at making City better the second half of the season. But as a Man United fan, I'm a bit worried about City because I was making jokes about City and I was saying they were crap because you lost 2 games at the beginning of the season. And obviously it's so early and it's such a small sample size. But I'm looking at City now and I'm like, this is what City do. I remember they lost 5-2 to Leicester one season and they weren't in a great position in the league. Everyone was like writing them off and they went and won the league that season. And it's it's just they've massively grown since. Not massively grown. They end up winning the league, and it feels like that they had that poor start to the season, lost game week 2 and game week 3, and I don't know if they're going to win the league. I still think Liverpool are favourites. I still think Liverpool have this better squad. I think a lot of it will come down to injuries. But City look good. Thank you for watching. Bye.